This 3 years I have took note of it. The age is grown so picked that the toe of the peasant comes so near the heel of the courtier he calls his kind. How long hast thou been a grave maker?
All the days in the year I came to that day that our last King Hamlet overcame before us.
How long is that since?
Can you not tell that? Every fool could tell that. It was that very day that young Hamlet was born. He that was mad and was sent to England.
Aye, may. Why was he sent into England?
Why? Because he was mad, and shall recover his wits there. Or, if it do not, 'tis no great matter there.
Why?
Till not be seen in him there. There the man are mad as he.
How came he mad?
Very strangely, they say.
How strangely?
Faith, even with losing his wits.
Upon what ground?
Why, here in Denmark, I have been sexton here, man and boy, 30 years.
How long will a man lie in the earth before he rot?
Faith, if he be not rotten before he die, as we have had many pocky corpses nowadays that it will scarce hold the leg before they die. He will last you some 8 year or 9 year. A tanner will last you 9 year.
Why he more than another?
Why, sir, his hide is so tanned with his trade that he will keep out water in great while, and your water is sore decaying, and your wholesome dead body. Here's a skull now, hath listened in it, and earned thee in 20 years.
Whose was it?
The horse-tending fellow it was. Who do you think it was?
Nay, I know it not.
Why, sir, his hide is so tanned that his trade that will keep out water a great while, and the water is sore decaying for your wholesome dead body. There's a skull now hath lied in the earth 23 years.
Whose was it?
A wholesome and mad fellow it was. Who do you think it was?
Nay, I know it not.
A pestilence on him for his mad robe. A poured a flagon of relish on my heads once. This same skull, still, sir, was Sir Yorick's skull, the king's jester.
This?
In that.
Alas, poor Yorick, I knew him, Horatio, a fellow of infinite jest, of most excellent fancy. He hath borne me on his back 1,000 times, and now he have hold in my imagination is it. My gorge rises at it. Here hung those lips that I have kissed, I know not how often. Where be your gibes now, your gambols, your songs, your flashes of merriment that were wont to set on the table at a roll? Not one now mock your own grinning. Quite shut, father. Now get you to my lady's table, and tell her, let her paint an inch thick to this favor, and she must come. Make her laugh at that, prithee. Horatio, tell me one thing.
What's that, my lord?
Do you think even Alexander looked on this fashion on the earth?
E'en so.
And smelt of it? Ha!
E'en so, my lord.
To what base uses we may return? Horatio, why may not the imagination trace the noble dust of Alexander, till it find it stopping a bunghole?
Tweer to consider too curiously, to consider so.
No faith, not a jot, but to follow him thither with modesty enough and the likelihood to lead it. Alexander died, Alexander was buried, Alexander returneth to the dust is earth, of earth we make loam, and why that loam, whereto was he converted, might not be the stock, a beer barrel. Imperious Caesar died and turned to clay, might stop a hole to keep the wind away. Oh, that earth which kept the world in awe should patch a wall to expel winter's flaw. But soft a while, here comes the king. The queen, the courtiers, who is it that they follow, and with such maimed rites, that doth be broken their corpse they follow, did with desperate hand fordo its own life. 'Twas some estate. Caught we a while, and mark.
What ceremony else?
That is Laertes, a very noble youth. Mark.
What ceremony else?
Her obstinance has been as far and large, and we have warranty. Her death was doubtful, and but that great command o'erweighs the order. She should in ground unsanctified have lodged till the last trumpet. Her charitable prayers, flints and pebbles should be thrown on her. Yet here she is allowed in her virgin krantz, her maiden screwments, and the bringing home of bell and burial.
Must no more be done?
We should profane the